crystals. This is pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. I will leave a link in the description box below so you can skip ahead to your pile. Let's get started. Okay, pile 1, you are starting your reading with the Knight of Wands. And during this new moon in Pisces, I feel like things are starting to pick up quickly for you. Like you've recently got a new job, a promotion, or you've heard some sort of good news on some sort of project you're working on. And things are moving quickly for you now. Good fortune is on the way. Use your intuition to know when to move forward and when to step back and let things progress. The next card you get is the Five of Pentacles. And it looks like with this new job or project that you're working on right now, you fear that it may not lead where you want it to lead. You have a lot of self-doubt. Like, you got the position, but you feel like for some reason you're not good enough for it, or that you're going to fail at it. Which is absolutely not true. You were chosen for a reason. The Five of Pentacles does call for you not to shine a light on your weaknesses. Try not to focus on why you don't feel you deserve it, and start focusing on what you have, what you've done, and why you do deserve this opportunity. The next card you get is the Four of Wands. And what action you need to take right now is to celebrate how far you come. This is good news. This is good things happening to you. This could also indicate joining a new social circle. Maybe you need to branch out, and there will be people in this new position or that you're working with at this new job that you can join their group and learn more things and create a new social circle. But there is a lot of time of happiness and success for you. Next, I'm going to pull some oracle cards. First card you get is respect, and I do feel like that where you're coming from, there was a lot of respect. People respected your authority. They had respect for what you could do and what you knew. And I feel like moving forward, this is why you were chosen, because of what you know and what you can do, and overall what you can bring to the table. Next card you get is strings, and I do get the sense that you feel like there are strings attached strings attached here. The next card you get is communication. And I do feel like by the end of this phase, you will receive communication, whether it's an email or some sort of text or even a letter in the mail. I do feel like there is some sort of communication coming towards you about this move. I do feel like it's going to start around the new moon phase. For most of you, for some of you, the phase, this transition for you may not start until towards the end of this new moon phase. Next, I'm going to pull some moon oracle cards. First card you get is New Moon in Gemini. Think it through. I do feel like, again, you have a lot of self-doubt, and maybe you've been overthinking things and having a bit of anxiety with this change. I do think you need to think it through, not only with what you're giving up with the move, but also what you are gaining. And see that you're actually gaining a lot more than you're actually losing. The next card you get is Last Quarter Moon in Aquarius. Reflect on your priorities. I do sense that there may be a feeling of guilt on top of this self-doubt of yours, like maybe you were somewhere where you felt completely essential to the operation, or there was a lot of people counting on you there. I do feel like you need to reflect on your priorities here, and your priority is you. It's always going to be you. You are your number one priority. And if you were unhappy where you were, and you are ready for a change, then that's the number one thing that you need to be worried about. Next, I'm going to pull a rune for any last bit of advice. This is the rune of clarity, and I do believe by the end of this new moon in Pisces, you will have the clarity that you need, mostly because I feel like this new project will be underway for you, and you're going to have a bit more grounding on it. But also, this is going to give you a chance to really think things through. Reflect on where you've come from, where you're going, and your ultimate goals here. Thank you for sitting with me through this reading. If this reading resonated with you, or you like this style reading, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting down below. Thank you, and have a beautiful day. first card you get is the Three of Pentacles. And during this time, I feel like you are making yourself more available to everyone. But most of all, I do feel like you are trying to open new doors, whether that's for a job that makes more money or for possibly a relationship that you're trying to start. Either way, I feel like this is you working really hard on trying to bring in new opportunities during this new moon in Pisces. The next card you get is Justice. I do feel like somewhere in your world there has been a issue that has arose that didn't sit with you ethically, and you are fighting with this, and it's begun to cause a issue with your personal life. This could be a coworker, a boss, a friend, even a family member. Somehow you feel like there was injustice that has happened, and right now it's steering your focus away from your current goals. The next card you get is the Knight of Wands. The tarot is letting you know that there is swift action coming in, whether it's a person or a situation comes to a head. Whatever it is, this issue that you've been dealing with, there is something coming in for you, or someone coming in for you that is going to help resolve this, what feels like an ethical issue, and get you back on your track and helping you focus on what really matters to you, what makes you happy, and your passions. Next, I'm going to pull some oracle cards. First card you get is effort, and I do feel like this is you being rewarded for the efforts that you're putting in, all the footwork and the conversations and the social networking, these doors of opportunity that you're trying to open. Your efforts are being seen and you will be rewarded. The next card you get is Confusion. And whatever this issue is that has your focus currently is making you feel confused. It's almost like you feel torn, like I want to stay where I am and I want to succeed, but I don't want to leave these people behind. Or maybe the opportunity that you've been given you don't want to leave behind. But you internally feel like you need to go. It's time to go. Get away from this person or this situation. It's become almost toxic to you. And if your intuition is telling you to go, by all means, situation isn't going to go the way that you had hoped, but it is going to get you out of the situation, and it's going to help you realign somewhere else. I do kind of get the sense that you feel torn about leaving your current post, your current situation, to move on to something happier. And this is something you've been struggling with, to stay or to go. And I do get the sense that you will be leaving, and it's almost bittersweet. Next, I'm going to pull some Moon Oracle cards. First card you get is Full Moon in Cancer. Let your fears dissolve. There is a lot of fear, a lot of confusion, and a lot of being unfocused going on in your world right now. Try to focus on opening your new doors. That's your intention for this new moon. Focus on that and let everything else dissolve. Focus on what you need to do to get where you need to go. Try to take the overthinking, the anxiety, and the emotions out of it. The next card you get is Full Moon in Capricorn. Take a reality check. Things may not be moving as fast as you want them to. And like I said, the situation, the ethical issue may not go exactly how you wanted it to. But that's okay. Again, I feel like most of all it's telling you to put in the efforts for the things that you want. Stay focused on where you want to go. And you may be at a point right now where you've got many different directions you're trying to go at once. And I feel like there's a bit of a scatterbrained kind of feeling. And I feel like you need to focus on a path and pursue it. Or else I do get the sense that you will end up in regret. Everything that you do needs to be for your highest good. Next, I'm going to pull a rune for any last bit of advice. This is the rune of communication. And I feel like communication is what's needed. Not only with yourself, honest communication with where it is that you're wanting to go and with what you are trying to do, but also these new opportunities. If there's anyone else involved, I do feel like that open communication is going to be needed. Be open and honest is going to help you get where you're trying to go a lot faster. Choose a path, stick with it, work on it, put in the efforts, and you'll get there. Thank you for sitting with me through this reading. If this reading resonated with you or you like this style reading, please consider subscribing, liking, commenting down below. Thank you and have a beautiful day. Okay, pile 3. The first card you get is the Devil. Entering this new moon, I do feel like you are trying to break habits and toxic patterns that are present in your world. I do feel like it has something to do with money. Maybe you've been spending too much, or this is a time where you are currently trying to save for something like a wedding or a car, but I do feel like this is breaking unhealthy and bad habits in your world. The next card you get is the Magician. And at this time, I do feel like you are deceiving yourself and thinking that you do not have the power to manifest whatever it is that you need to, whether that's a new job that makes more money to help you get on the right track, or you're in the delusion that you are not in control. And you are absolutely in control of your life at all times. The next card you get is the Queen of Wands. And at this time, I do feel like the tarot is urging you to take a leadership position or some sort of position that's going to put you in an opportunity to make more money. You have the power in you to lead and inspire others. Use that to your advantage. Next, I'm going to pull some oracle cards. The first card you get is Hope. And there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There are changes that can be made. You are manifesting an opportunity that is going to come through for you. There is hope. Don't give up now. The next card you get is Influence. And for you, I get the sense that there are other people talking in your ear and trying to deter you away from this opportunity that is coming in for you. You're going to have to use your intuition to help you navigate this situation on whether or not you should A, listen to them, is meant for you. The next card you get is mystery. And I can't help but feel that your next opportunity isn't exactly set in stone yet. There may be many opportunities on their way to you as we speak. Use your intuition to help you navigate this time and make the right choice that supports your passions, your dreams, and works well for you. Don't allow the gossip and influence of others stop you from pursuing something that's going to renew your hope and help reset your life, not only financially but emotionally as well. Next, I'm going to pull some moon oracle cards. First card you get is first quarter moon in Pisces. Honor your feelings. I do feel like this is about you doing what's right for you and cutting out the noise and the outside influences that are trying to influence you to stay tied down, stay in that devil energy where you are. The next card you get, full moon in Virgo. Take inspired action. Now is the time for you to start taking steps towards a desired outcome. Do everything as if you're preparing for this next step while you're waiting for this opportunity. If there's something you need to learn, start working on it to manifest this new opportunity. Don't allow yourself to stand still, stay stagnant, and stay in this anxiety, in this influence of other people. You have to do what's best for you. Next, I'm going to pull a rune for any last bit of advice. This is the rune of intuition, and I've said this I don't know how many times in this reading, but you are going to have to listen to your intuition. You are going to have to meditate or go for a long walk, whatever it is that's going to help you get in touch with that inner voice and allow you to make the right decision on these upcoming opportunities. There are opportunities coming your way, and as I said before, I feel like there's more than one. It is up to you what you decide to do. Stay where you are, or whichever path you decide to go on. But now is the time for you to start taking action towards these goals. Thank you for sitting with me through this reading. If this reading resonated with you, or you like this style reading, please consider liking, subscribing, commenting down below,